In 2019, in a small bedroom in Cincinnati, Ohio, a teenager pressed "Go live" on his computer. No one noticed. No one cared. For weeks, his streams had fewer than 3 viewers, sometimes only himself. But that boy, Darren Watkins Jr., didn't stop. And within just a few short years, the world would know him as IShowspeed, the most unpredictable, chaotic, and unforgettable streamer alive. But how does a kid ignored by everyone become a star watched by millions? Darren wasn't born famous. He was a regular teen. He loved basketball, but he wasn't a prodigy. He loved video games, but he wasn't the best. What he had was something harder to define: an energy, a spark, a refusal to quit when nobody was watching. Every night, he streamed NBA 2K, hours of gameplay, with no fans cheering, no chat buzzing, just silence. Most kids his age would have given up, but Darren kept showing up, and that decision would change his life. The tension, a shift in energy, something snapped in him. During 2020, the calm, quiet streams were gone. Instead, Darren turned up the volume. He screamed when he lost. He celebrated like a maniac when he won. He barked at trolls in his chat. Suddenly, this wasn't just gaming anymore. It was chaos entertainment. Clips of his outbursts started spreading across TikTok. People laughed, people were shocked, and most importantly, people couldn't stop watching. By mid-2021, his subscriber count skyrocketed. He wasn't just another streamer. He was a storm that no one could control. But fame comes with a price. The same fire that made him go viral nearly burned everything down. Fame meets trouble. Speed's antics pushed boundaries. Explosives in his bedroom, over-the-top reactions, controversial rants. Platforms began to ban him. Critics called him reckless. Parents said he was dangerous. But the bans only made him more famous. Every time Speed disappeared, fans wanted him back even louder. And then came his obsession, not with gaming this time, but with a single football legend, Cristiano Ronaldo. Speed shouted "Suo" so much it became his trademark. The world watched, waiting to see if his dream of meeting Ronaldo would ever come true. And then it happened. The payoff: meeting his idol. In 2022, Darren's dream became reality. From Ohio to the global stage, he finally stood in the same space as the man who inspired his chants, Cristiano Ronaldo. For Speed, it was more than a moment. It was proof that a kid with no viewers, no support, no industry connections could make the impossible real. That moment sealed his legacy. Speed wasn't just a streamer anymore. He was a global figure, pulling millions of fans into his chaotic orbit. IShowspeed's story is more than barking and screaming on camera. It's about a teenager who refused to be ignored, a boy who turned rejection into momentum and chaos into a career. For every young person watching, his story is proof. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to fit the mold. You just have to show up again and again until the world notices. Because sometimes the very thing people laugh at is the same thing that will make you unforgettable. This is the rise of IShowspeed,